seem to remember actually one of the things that I thought about it initially when I read it, and I loved reading it, was the huge curve that my character was going to go on. And the scene that I auditioned over and over again was the scene where Trisha finds me in bed with another woman, which I thought it was hysterical. I thought that was really funny. And I remember saying to Michael Reimer, after my first audition, he looked at me and he was like, he's Australian, and so he's, there's like an element of humour going on. And I think it's dangerous. And I really didn't know what the hell he was talking about. And I was like racking my head. It was like, why humour's dangerous? What the hell was that? So then I met him at the next audition. I went, when you say it's dangerous, you mean like it's dangerous for the show? He went, yes. I then went into one of these auditions and basically did the same thing that I did before. And he came out and he went, well, forget everything I said, because I seem to like it. And I remember actually in the final audition when I was twinned with Trisha, it was terribly awkward because it's this whole scene like you've got to be like this talking to each other, as it were, except that there was like some guy who, I don't know, looked like he'd never really held a camera before. It's strange at like Universal Studios. Like, so he's like, no, can you do the thing, but like, you know, you've got to look out at the camera because this tape is going on to New York. So like you're acting with somebody. You're like not sure if you can look at them. It was like so awkward. I remember thinking, God Almighty. This is like, and as we like said the final thing, I heard somebody in like one of these guys sitting there go, "Oh yes." Genuinely, it was like an out-of-body experience. Like is he talking about this? I was totally over the moon to get the job after this kind of grueling process. And one of the things I think then in that fashion is that it just looked, so, I mean, when you saw the miniseries back, I'm always amazed at how amazing this show looks. And that's not something that you, it's not something you see on the page. You know, the script and dialogue is absolutely brilliant, but there's like the cinematography, the way that this thing looks. So, you know, I remember just like being gobsmacked at just how brilliant this thing was and that I was lucky enough to be involved in it.